What up, y'all? It's your boy Mike Rashid with my special guest.
Hey guys.
Tell them your name.
Oh.
I know you're famous and everything. They all know, but
No. Okay,
for the two people out of the million that don't.
Give me some credit.
The two people that don't.
Hey guys, my name is Heidi Summers. Most people know me as Buff Bunny, and I am a YouTuber, athlete in the industry as well. And we wanted to come together to answer some questions that you guys asked us on Snapchat.
She's awesome. She's dope.
Thanks, Mike. He's awesome.
Me and Heidi. I don't call you Buff Bunny. Me and Buff Bunny. We met yesterday actually, but I actually had subscribed to her YouTube channel a while ago. I thought it was very, very well done. So I'm linking her channel down here. Y'all check it out. She creates really interesting, unique, quality content, and I can appreciate that. And she's easy on the eyes. Y'all see it. I mean, it's not a
Thanks,
secret.
Mike. Thanks.
No doubt. And and she's with Live Fit, and Randall's a good friend of mine, fam, Alicia, all of them. Those are my people.
Shout out to Live Fit.
No doubt. So we're gonna jump into this Q&A. So I'm gonna ask you the first question.
All right, first
Somebody
question.
wants to know, how did you get your start in the fitness industry?
How I got my start in the fitness industry. I really started uploading content on Instagram, and I wasn't really trying to get into the fitness industry. I was going to school for biology, and I was working as a surgical assistant actually, and my dream was to be a neurosurgeon. But the more I got involved in the fitness industry, the more I fell in love with it. And I was really just uploading content because I thought there would be a handful of people out there that could find my workouts and recipes and supplement intake useful. And so I really just concentrated on getting content out there to help people. And before I knew it, my social media just started growing like crazy, and I've had amazing opportunities and abilities to hang out with people like Mike Rashid. They're very motivating and inspiring people. So really just concentrating on getting content out there to help others.
That's what's up. I like that. What I like about it is the fact that you weren't trying to get in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because honestly started the same way. I was just a personal trainer, and I would post my clients' workouts and their progressions on YouTube just to share with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they went to share it on Facebook, and people are saying I have mostly girls because girls are tougher than guys. I say it all the time. They don't quit.
I like that.
And I'll have girls, doing 15 pull-ups, squatting heavy, you know what I mean, and still looking good. So it was intriguing to a lot of people. So I got more clients like that, you know what I mean? And then I start posting my workouts, and then everything just started. I had no intentions on what happened to happen.
Yeah.
Especially with YouTube. So shout out to YouTube. We love you, YouTube.
YouTube's got my heart.
No doubt. All right, your turn.
All right, my turn to ask a question. Where would you be if you weren't in the fitness industry?
If I weren't in the fitness industry, that's a tough question because before I was in the fitness industry, I was in the fitness
Industry.
I guess, because I started out as a boxer at age 12. I was always athletic. I was always into sports, physical activities. So it's hard to say, I feel like if I never stopped boxing, I would have never started lifting in a more bodybuilding capacity. And I'd probably be just a pro boxer. I'd probably be retiring right now with 9 figures in the bank. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna guess pro boxer.
Yeah, absolutely. So I would be still boxing, or about to retire, because boxers retire in their 30s. You know what I mean? So that's probably where I'd be. Yeah.
But you love what you do now, right?
I do. I love it because some people think I work out for a living. I'm like, nah.
No, people say that to me too.
It's not. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman, but the underlying spirit of what I do is service. I do things for people. I help people as much as I can, and I love that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got to make a living. So the products that I produce or the gyms that I open is something. Even a gym, that's a meaningful place to a lot of people. It's like a sanctuary for me and for a lot of people out there. So that's your hour or 2 hours to just get away from the world and better yourself, you know what I mean? So it's like therapy.
Yeah.
But everything that I do, literally, I try to do it to make it have meaning to help people in some capacity. Even if it's a t-shirt I design, it's gonna have a powerful quote, love yourself or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I like that. Good answer.
no doubt.
And I can tell that, that's how you are just from going to your gym because, like you said, you shake everyone's hand, you make everyone feel welcome there. It's everyone's happy place.
Exactly. And I'm big on that, even with my staff. Like I tell them all the time, I want you guys to make these people, whoever come in there, you be the reason they have a good day. You know what I'm saying? When I go to get food, like a restaurant, I tip big, not because I'm a show off, but I tip big. I am kind of a show off, but I tip big to make sure that lady had the best day today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And one time it felt so good because I've been doing this for a long time. I was in, I want to say the Atlanta airport, and I, layover, I had breakfast, and it wasn't even a big tip. It was like $40, but the meal was like $7. And the lady came to my gate and said, "This made my day." Like she was down there in tears, so that meant the world to me. That felt so good,
That's awesome. I love stories like that.
All right, so I got a question for you.
All right.
This is coming from me, not from them. Do you get a lot of dick pics and inappropriate shit in your Snapchat? Let's talk about that. We gotta put that on the table.
Okay, so yeah, every once in a while, more often than I should, yeah, I'll kind of open one, and I really don't understand why. It's not like I'm gonna open it and be like,
okay,
oh my
right.
gosh, I'm gonna
Fellas,
Snapchat this guy back.
This is perfect. Fellas, here it is right here. You have a woman right here, right? Because a lot of times we do things, we don't know why we're doing it. We think we're gonna attract a woman. She's gonna tell you what goes through her mind and other women's minds when you send an unwanted, an unasked for dick picture.
I usually I don't know, I will either block them or, I don't know, because it's really just unwanted. Whether you're single or in a relationship, it's kind of like, especially if you don't even know the person, it's kind of like, why do they want to see that when they don't even know you? I don't know. I've never pursued any person that sent me anything like that, but sometimes it's pretty funny. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you guys, it's super disrespectful for one, because you have a sister, you have a mother, you have aunts. What if somebody just sent them dick pictures? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And also, what if you sent the dick picture and the chick was like, "Ooh, yeah, what's up?" Is that really who you want? You know what I mean? It shouldn't be that easy. That's raunchy. Knock it off. Stop being weird.
Yeah, I like that.
So y'all heard it right here, man. They don't like it. It's not cool, so stop doing it.
It's not. And sometimes it scares me too because I'll be watching like really cute, fun Snapchats and then it just like scares me. I'll drop my phone. Right. It's unwanted. Stop.
Don't do it. Don't be weird. Okay. All right. So I want to tell you guys about a pet peeve of mine, fellas. I love y'all being motivated, and I know sometimes you may want my or somebody else's approval, but I'm not interested in you sending your topless selfie pictures. You know what I mean? Oily body. It's weird, bro. It's like, what do you expect me to say? Like, damn, bro, your shoulders, bro, like your chest.
That vascularity, though.
And I'm just like, I'm showing the homies, like, this is weirdo. Like, why do I get this?
Why?
I'm tagged in it. So I'm telling you guys, first of all, I'll tell you guys all the time, if you want to get someone's attention, impress, whatever it is, let it be from here. Let it start here. Let it start from your creativity. Something that, a service or whatever, something that you can do with your mind, with your hands, I don't know. But just your body is not, come on, guys. That's not a good place to start, you know what I mean? Because if you're all about your body, all about getting attention because of your body, what happens when you get sick and can't train for 3 months? Or get in an accident and it all goes away, and then you're really boring because you have nothing else to talk about. So let's not focus on that. And sending your selfies to a guy is not a good look, bro. It's not a good look. So knock it off.
Don't be weird.
Don't be weird, bro. We should get shirts. Don't be weird, bro.
Don't be weird, bro.
All right, your turn.
Okay. My turn to ask the question. How many times did you hit rock bottom before you hit the top?
That's a good question. One time, and it was like really rock bottom. I tell the story a lot, not in detail because is going to be in the documentary that we have coming out. But there was a time that I was up here, you know, and I keep it real with people. I got up here not by legal means. It is what it is, and everything, my world got snatched from underneath me. I fell not to the ground but under the ground. And I was in a very dark space. I was in a lonely space. I had to face my demons. I had to endure the pain of what I've done and the decisions that I made, and I did. I faced it. I atoned for my actions, and it was a very spiritually cleansing experience. And it just, I don't think people are ever good or bad. We all have the capacity to be good or bad, and I was leaning on some bad stuff back then. You know what I mean? Fast money, whatever. So I paid the price, and it could have been a lot worse than what it was, but it taught me so much. It put everything in perspective, and I appreciate everything now. I appreciate everything. And me going through those hard times, it made me a fucking beast in a good way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm so focused and so driven to be progressive in every way possible, and I try to be like, I push that on everybody I know. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it helped me a lot. Like, you don't grow. I tell people all the time, when things are good, when things are peachy, that's fine. That doesn't show you who you are. You see who you are, and you find out who you are when you're going through stress, when you're going through hard times. You know what I mean?
I like that.
That's when you have the ability to either develop character or just keep going in down that negative rabbit hole. You know what I mean? So I got faced with the worst of the worst, and I dealt with it. And that's it. The rest is history. I don't even litter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I try to do the right thing at all times. I still make mistakes. I'm not perfect, but I try to be as good a person as I can every day.
I like that. That's a good answer.
I like that question. What about you?
I wouldn't say that I have really crazy dark times, but let's see. I moved from Alaska to San Antonio by myself, and that was a big transition for me because I didn't have friends or family there for me. And I guess figuring out everything on my own was really hard. I put myself through school, and I was working 3 jobs. And when I was really pushing towards the fitness industry, I was working 3 jobs, going to school full time. I was prepping for my first show, and it was a lot for me to take on at the time. And I remember every single day I'd wake up for, I want to say it was 6 to 8 months. I wanted to cry because I was so stressed out. But every single one of those days I'd be I know it's going to be worth it one day. Especially when people would ask me, why are you working so hard? You're overworking yourself, you're barely sleeping. But I'd be no, I know it's all going to be worth it one day, and it really was.
That's what's up. I don't believe in overworking yourself.
Me
you know
neither.
What I mean? I take on responsibilities after responsibilities, project after project. And I do get frustrated sometimes because sometimes I feel like I don't have a second to myself. But at the same time, I have the energy to do these things, so I do it. So I make time. Mm-hmm. And how I make time for myself, I'm not saying this is what everybody should do, is I sacrifice things like sleep. I go to bed really late and I get up really early,
You sleep when you're dead.
I sleep when I'm dead. When I get to a point to where if it's affecting my health, if it's affecting my mind, my performance, or whatever, then I'll reassess things,
Exactly.
And recalibrate. But until then, I'm riding till the wheels fall off, And now what I found, I moved out here in April, what I find as my own little time for me, I do it late at night. I come out here and I sit really close to the water, and I don't think about anything. I just sit there and chill,
I like that.
And in the morning, I get up, butt crack of dawn, and I sit in the same spot and I watch the sun come up. And it has de-stressed me so much. It's hard to explain, and I'm gonna tell you why my theory. So when you're out here, especially in the morning or at night, there's nobody here, right? Mm-hmm. There's people that live here, but here is just nothing but ocean. So you don't have anybody's vibes you're bouncing off of, nobody's energy. You know what I'm saying?
Except your own. I like
Except
that.
your own. So it's just you feel a sense of stillness that you don't. I don't know. It's just it's the same like in the mountains. You're from Alaska. I'm sure you maybe went out hunting or something. I don't know what y'all do out there. You know, and when you just don't feel nobody's vibes or spirits, you just think. And you just. It don't have to be about anything specific. You just don't feel people's negative energy, good energy, anything. You just
You feel like at peace.
at peace. So I like that. You know. Yeah.
Peace.
So check it out. We could do this all day because it feels great out here. But I think we should enjoy the weather and the ocean and good company. We got a lot of friends out here. So what's up? What you want to tell the people before we leave?
I just wanted to say thank you, Mike, for giving me the opportunity to do this Q&A together. And thank you guys so much for watching our Snapchats and making sure to ask these questions. And comment below if you guys want to see another Q&A by us.
And comment, let us know if y'all want to see us training, getting busy. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be fun.
I want him to give me a bicep workout.
Oh man, she's killing it over here. You see that peak? So check it out. Subscribe to Heidi. Her info is right down below. And check her out. I support strong, powerful people, and this is one of them. And I like to share. One thing I like to do is share like really dope people to my people that subscribe to me.
Thank you.
We have that opportunity right here. So
Thanks, Mike.
thanks for hanging out with me.
Thanks for
That's what's up.
hanging out with me.
We out.